familiar are you with Eastern Illinois?
Yeah, pretty familiar. We played them quite a bit in the past, both at Illinois State and here at Mizzou. And, ironically, they still have a lot of players when we played them at Illinois State that are finally seniors on their roster. And so we know their personnel pretty well. We did play them last year. Christy Flores had a monster game for us. We ended up beating them by 2. But they've got a very talented squad. Their point guard is extremely talented. I think she could play at any level that she wanted to. And she's been a cornerstone player for that program. And then they've got a very nice inside game. They've got some good athleticism, and their transition's really strong. They've got some very good three-point shooters that you can't forget about. So I like the combination. I like the mix for them. I think it's, they've got a lot of weapons at a lot of different positions.
You mentioned you have a lot of WNIT experience, and I mean, obviously the ultimate goal would be the NCAA tournament, but knowing what you know about this tournament and about your team and how young it is, what's the value of being in a tournament like this in these games?
Yeah, I just think to be in that tournament setting, number one, to be in postseason, there's a lot of teams that are playing right now, March 19th, and so that opportunity, any additional game experience that we can get, I think is an added bonus. And not only for our young players, but I think for our seniors too. They've worked really hard, and certainly over the 4 years that Sydney Crafton's been here, she's had some ups and downs. And to see the effort that we've gotten out of Liz Smith this year, and I feel like she's a very confident kid right now and continues to get better with every game that we had the chance to play in. And then LP, who I think is playing a lot better as of late. Not only are we excited for our young kids and the additional experience that they get, but I think for our seniors too, to be able to go out knowing that they got to postseason.
I can understand the excitement and the why you would think that it's an accomplishment to get into the tournament. Now talk about the importance of winning these games and what you gain from that.
Well, I just think it's one game at a time, and I think anytime you get too far ahead of yourself, you're setting yourself up. So the focus is just one game at a time, and we're really feel fortunate to be able to play on our home court. Very thankful for our administration stepping up and helping provide that opportunity. And so that's big for us to be on this court. Our fans have been so great all year long, and we've been pretty good on our home court this year for the most part. So that's big. But again, I think, yes, obviously the goal is to win the whole thing. Not too many teams get to end their season on a win, but there's a lot of tough games along the way that you've got to take care of, and it starts tomorrow night. And if we get ahead of ourselves, Eastern Illinois is too good. You just show up and lace them up and throw the ball up, it's going to be a long night for us. We've got to come out, and it's been a little while since we've actually played in a game, and so, we've got to come out and we've got to play with a lot of emotion. We've got to play with a lot of fight. We've got to execute on the offense and defensive end.
Robin, you mentioned Liz. She's kind of been on the roll here last month. Obviously, we all know she's a little shorter and probably has not as much athleticism as a lot of the teams she was playing against in the SEC. How has she been able to have so much success?
I tell you what, she's a success story. She is. She's like a tweener. She's not really a five-man at this level, and she doesn't quite have the same athleticism that a lot of players have that she competes against. But I just think it's her grit, it's her determination. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. Her work ethic has been outstanding. I think she's really embraced this opportunity and an opportunity to help us build a program, and the opportunity that she had in particular at that spot and the minutes that she played. She's such a great team player. She knows the value that she brings to the court for us. She knows how important she is to us in the success of our team, and I think she's really embraced that.
To jump forward here.